Now, in this training, I'm going to go through something a little uniquely different. We've been talking about MarketMasher and how you can use it to promote your sales page, promote affiliate products, and how to actually use it with an AI agent. But this one's a little bit different. And I'm going to show you what I've been doing lately. And I'm starting to get some traffic back in my old blogs that I used to write. And I did it a little bit different. So I'm going to show you how to create one helpful article that you can turn into a content engine for you. Okay. So how do we get started? We're basically going to find a trending question. I'm going to use Perplexity. I'm going to turn it into an article. I'm going to publish it. I'm going to create a featured image on OpenAI. And then I'm going to use the blog link as the campaign seed. Go into MarketMasher, and then I'm going to monetize the traffic. So let me show you what I'm doing in about 5 minutes, okay? So I started with asking Perplexity. You can use any of the AI tools. I think Perplexity does a great job of research, especially their deep research. If you're using Comet, the Perplexity, I think you get three or four runs on deep research. So I asked it, what is the most important question on the minds of online marketers right now that I could? Gave me some great ideas. I asked it, please help me outline the main concept for how I'm going to fight back against the traffic loss caused by AI search. And I want you to create a strategy guide out of it. I want to be able to take this outline and turn it into an article. But I need you to do the research and frame it around the core concepts for how we're going to fight back against AI answers. Okay. It gave me the content. And again, I'm just jumping through. This is screen copies here. Please take this and turn it into a full article and make the citations clickable links within the article and rewrite it in an enhanced style to make it conversational. Okay, so it did this. I had a different rewrite version. I said, I don't like that one. Go back to the original one it gave me. And it gave me a great article. So let me show you what it looks like. Here's the article. It's got searchable links in here. And these are full-blown text links that we're putting in. It made a little even table of contents here for me. So I downloaded the article and I put it into, I've got a blog for VidPenguin Productions. Okay. I gave it that's the title it gave me. And I took the entire article, put it over to OpenAI, and I made the image. Fighting back against AI search traffic loss, a strategy guide for online marketing. This is great. So I didn't tweak anything. Basically, I came up with the idea and asked that first prompt question. Perplexity did the rest. All the research. Why ranking number one doesn't mean what it used to. A very short synopsis of Google search. The new metric, AI, share of voice. Pillar one. So this gives you the step-by-step of how you can make your content not only AI searchable, but AI citable that's in the answers. You want the citation back to your original article. So great article. This is a long-form guide. I didn't have to put any brain effort into creating this, but it gives me the 90-day fight back plan. So here's the bottom line. Okay. Now, why do I want people going and just reading this content? This is what we used to do for SEO. This is what we did as content marketers. We had helpful content, but it got to the point where we're writing it so that SEO is happy and not providing valuable information all the time. So by doing research, getting a guidebook or getting an info like a white paper, and then making it into an article with your conversational style, that is what's going to be picked up in the future, now and in the future with AI. Okay. So I've got a lot of links in here. They're all clickable links. And you can see where the numbers are coming from. So they're citable sources. And when you get to the bottom, here's my top 10 apps that I use on a daily basis. Stay connected. I got a Geek Out Friday sign up for the newsletter. And we've got our content over here, MarketMasher, Geek Out Friday. Here's tools that we already have, booster pages. So I'm putting them into a blog. I'm monetizing it with offers on the side, and I've got a top 10 list down at the bottom. Okay. That's what we do as content marketers. We want to give a valuable asset that we're going to get people in here to look at it and to read it. We also want AI to read it. I don't care about if SEO finds it. That's not the goal here. I want to pull readers out of social media content, and I want AI to cite it in the answers. And I've got really good citational sources in here with the numbers. So this is really what I'm after is when AI quotes things, 70% of searches now end without a click. I have this documented in here. So they can quote this and they can find the links of where I've got all of my information. Okay, so I've got the article. Now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab this, and I went to MarketMasher. And if you haven't seen it lately, we have a flip switch, dark mode, light mode. Okay, so I'm going to go to new campaign. And we have these quick fill projects. I did another training on it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the product URL right here. Okay, product name is going to be fighting back against AI search trends. Actually, I'm going to come over here. How to fight back against AI search and actually win. So I'm doing an article promotion right here. Okay. Now I'm going to put in a link to this right here, and it's going to be, I'm going to do something a little bit different to make it searchable. It's the last one I did. So I'm going to do blog. So not only do they see that, but they see other articles that I've written. So I'm going to bring them back to the blog, not just the article. Okay. Now I'm not going to put it in as a story. I don't need any additional content source. I could, but I'm not going to do that for this example. Agent Swarm. I'm going to get the social media guy to help me with a marketing brief, content marketing SEO guy, and performance direct response marketing. Get these three people to help me with a marketing brief. Start discussion. And I'll just pause it until they start talking again. Okay, what you're seeing is the agent swarm. They're all talking about how to build a marketing brief from the content that they're reading. And they're going to come up with a consensus between those three. They give it a campaign name. They write the description of the marketing brief. They give you the key benefit about learning this information and the free offer and a target audience. Okay, so the free offer, I can change that a little bit. So I'm going to apply it to the campaign form, and it puts all this information down here. Now, my free offer is, I'm just going to say, learn how and actually win. No credit card. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to read the article. So that's why I'm putting a free article in there. Now, who do I want to write it? I'm going to come over here and let's have Malcolm Gladwell. He writes on the big concept ideas. So I'm going to hit create campaign. Now, if I want to compare him to other writers, you may have noticed this in the past. I'm going to go, well, let's pull in maybe Donald. No, let's put Malcolm Gladwell right head to head with Seth Godin. Now, I'm going to just do LinkedIn this time. Actually, I'll do both. Okay, this looks great. Let's come down here, and here's our test variants. Right now, it's loaded with Malcolm Gladwell up here, and here's Seth Godin. So your Google rankings haven't moved, your content is still live, but your clicks quietly disappearing. It's a glitch, it's a structural shift. Your Google rank is fine, your content is live, but the clicks stop coming. This is an algorithm, it's something bigger, and most marketers still hitting refresh, hoping for a glitch that isn't there. So let's talk about AI platforms. Here's the hidden pattern. So they're pretty good. Now, they even bring in my name because I'm the author of the Damon Nelson's full strategy guide breaks down the 5-pillar GEO frameworks. Published a free 5-pillar. Okay. I'm going to stick with Malcolm Gladwell. He's pretty dang good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and generate an image. I'm going to use GPT Image 2. That's our newest one. And let's make it maybe hand-drawn. Now, you could put in visual direction notes in here if you wanted. I'm going to skip that right now. I'm just going to generate the image. Okay, that looks pretty good. Very interesting article. I'm going to approve the image. And I can ask the agents, my buyers and these professional agents, to review this and give me suggested for changes. So let's take a look at it. Ask the experts. I'm going to look at maybe Strategic Sarah. Let's go Agency Alistair, and then we're going to come over here and use one of these guys. Let's go Social Media and Viral Content and Content Marketing SEO. I got 4 people. I got 2 buyers up here, and I've got 2 of my agents in here. And now I'm going to come down. It's going to use Malcolm Gladwell. I can change it if I want to another writer. I'm going to go ahead and use Malcolm again. Start discussion. So they're going to talk about how can we improve that article that was just written for Twitter. Okay, the agents have come up with some ideas. They're going to talk about it among themselves, and they're going to come up with a consensus. They're going to pass it through to the writer, Malcolm. So let's kind of see what the conclusion. The copy honors the source faithfully, but fails on 2 critical counts. Unverifiable case study statistics not present in the source material undermine credibility. Okay. I like this. So it rewrote the entire article. I'm going to use suggested copy. And this is a long threaded post. Let's see. I haven't ever seen one this long. So I'm going to approve it. Okay. I like that image. I'm going to approve it. Now, I don't know if I can do 24 threads. Well, it did. It did all of them. That's a rather long post. I'm kind of impressed. I didn't think it would do all 24 threaded posts. Very interesting. So that's how you do it. So let's look at the other one we did. We did LinkedIn. Consider the hockey player born in January. Now that's an interesting title. He's not more talented than the one born in December. Age cutoff works in youth leagues. Wow. That is a really good article. I love the story part of it. So I'm going to go with it. I'm not even going to change anything. I'm going to generate an image. And let's do this one as, come back to minimalistic. Now that's a really good image. I mean, when you're looking at it, you just don't even know what it's talking about. And that's the curiosity effect. So I'm going to paste that. I like this. Okay. I'm going to approve it. Come down here and post now and confirm. That looks great. Okay. Let's go and view it live here. See what it looks like. This is pretty cool. I've just got to sign into LinkedIn here. Okay. This looks great. Now, remember we did to the blog part. So here's the blog. They get to see all the others. That's why I did it this way. This one is first. So I'm just going to click on that, and now they can read the full article. It's just a little trick is if you know this is going to be up at number 1 or number 2 position of your blog library here, then you send them to the blog and they can see other content. Okay. Hope you've enjoyed this. I'm really impressed with this. The strategy here is to get a guide or a infograph or a white paper to be your content engine for you. It's to get that helpful article, become your content engine. And if you'll notice, I had ads all over this. MarketMasher, Geek Out Friday, Booster Pages, other sources. And when they click into it, I have my top 10 down at the very bottom, like we talked about. Okay. So these are great guides for AI to find and put in their search traffic. along with these are great for what people are actually looking for in social media and in YouTube videos. So this is going to be a pillar post for me, and it didn't take very long to generate. So I know this got a little too long, but I hope you appreciate everything on it. It's very easy to do. I use Perplexity. Use anything that you want, and we will see you on another video.